So a useful extension that you can use in SketchUp is a plugin called Faces to Group. You can find that under the extension store, which would be the Sketchucation plugin. And if you type in Faces to Group, you can find that right here, and just go ahead and download it. I do have it installed already. And it's not a button here, so it's actually going to be under your extensions dropdown. You'll find it right over here, Faces to Group. And what that does to get started, there's a method that some people use called the grouping method. And that means essentially that once they got their plan imported and they've got faces created, as you can see, we've got faces and nothing's grouped yet. What you can do is group everything all at once. So what people might often do is they'll group this building by itself. So you just go ahead and click that, and right click and click Make Group. Do the same thing for this building. Right click, Make Group. But instead of doing that, you can do it all at one time. So what you want to do is just select everything. Now, if you did select everything and you just right clicked and make group, all you have is just one group. You're still faced through here, one face, two face, three, So really what you need to do to make everything individually a group, there's an extension called Faces to Group. So I'm going to undo what I just did, make sure we're here. So we're going to explode this. We're still under here. Select everything, go to extensions, and then we're going to go to Faces to Group. And then you're going to do it by any edge, F2G by any edge. Click that. And it's going to kind of think for a little bit, as you can kind of see the wheel spinning. But here's what's going to happen once we get that done. All of these individual faces are going to be their own individual groups. So it does take a few seconds. I mean, this might be a minute. Okay, about 30 seconds or so. So you can see here now, when we get in here, everything is its own individual group. And that's all within the 2D. We haven't even done anything in modeling yet, but now you can actually go through all of this and have everything individually grouped. Very helpful to do if you use the grouping method. I tend to kind of do a hybrid of both. I'll group houses, I'll group garages, I'll group elements within the landscape, grill islands, obviously all furniture, plants are all grouped. Sometimes I'll leave, grassy space ungrouped. That way, if I need to make any quick changes, I can. But that's certainly how you can do it. And Faces to Group is the best way to do that.